Tell you, I'm still freaking pissed off. But it's not as bad as what I thought. See what we got here. It's very, very hard to see. You see like those little divots right there? Boom. I'll pick them up on the camera. Those little things, they're not gonna come off. Shit. So when you look at the window, that's what you're seeing. Those are all little chips in the windows. And this one, luckily in the back, I only got one. So I'll probably leave that window alone. But now I'm looking for pristine windows. I should really just get rid of this fucking piece of shit because we gotta babysit everyone around here. But yeah, really nice windows. No scratches. Look at these things. These things are freaking mint. No water spots on them. I mean, you could not find windows this clean. You couldn't. Now it's fucked up. That pisses me off. Fucking really pissing me off. While they leave the hood open, gotta babysit again. Wah, 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 wah. Babysit. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, well, did something today. Get some heater core hose. Maybe it fits, maybe it don't. Oh, don't tell me it's the wrong size. Okay, right side. Deal is they put a hose barb and shouldn't be fucking with this shit. Not my problem. But hose barb end on that little fitting that came with the firewall. So obviously this one down here might have a hose barb end as well. It's gonna screw us over. So I guess I'll just have to wait until that comes. That sucks. I could put a hose barb on that hose and extend it, but now I get a leak forming right over here in that Y. See, like this hose here though, nice quality stuff. Not like that Armor Mark crap. And what I found weird is that this end is actually, on the barbs, it's 3/4. If I would ground his barbs down, it would be 5/8. Because look at that. I have to cut it to get it off. Look at that. Look at the deflection in the hose. I don't know how the factory made this expand with a little plastic ring, but they did, because this will never fit over this hose. It's not going to go. Unless, I guess, you heat up the hose, or maybe they have something that expands it. I don't know. But I have a feeling that this kind of fitting is coming off that Y fitting that's only on the bottom of the where this hose connects, and where it connects to the water pump, and where the coolant tank hooks into it. So we're gonna have to wait. I can use this hose for one side of it on my pickup, the white truck. I know because it's original, so it's not a waste of a buy. And the rest maybe I'll just run on the other side. Sucks. Or like I said, I can just barb it, cut a little bit off. I don't know if I have the 5/8 hose barb, and make a barb and extend it just a little bit. See this shit? Look, I buy oil filters, I buy transmission fluid, all for freaking vehicles, not even mine. Brake rotors. Just to help out around here and stay busy, and this is what I get. Freaking, who gives a fuck? You know? Still, again, if anyone comes up with a window and you're close, or you're coming down here to hell, yeah, I'll buy it from you. Nice window. I need a good driver's side window too. This one's scratched, so if you have a couple good pieces of glass, hook a brother up, I guess. Or let's get rid of the freaking piece of shit. 5/8 hose barb. Here we go, right here. Yes, I do have one. I could do that temporarily. Could. And then just cut it, splice it, boom, bang, boom, boom, boom. Done. That's just a thing too. I always keep around a hose barb. Made in America? Yeah. Andover, Massachusetts. That's 84400 on YouTube. Andover. Yeah. But always keep hose barbs around because they're great. Anytime you need to splice a hose together, you know, and you don't quite have a good connection. There's another one over there. I knew I had two. But yeah, little brass fittings, they really save your ass. And these things are cool too. Oops, break it, will you? little hose cutter things. This is for a big one. I just ordered a small one. I have a Lysol. I think it's okay, but it kind of sucks. The Gates one's better. And yeah, it cuts PVC. These things are a nice tool. So get one of those. Instead of cutting hoses with razor blades and stuff. It's shit. But yeah, hose barb. Maybe we'll do that later. I'm pissed that Y is leaking, and I'm still pissed off that my glass is fucked up. Unbelievable, man. Those windows aren't easy to take out either at the junkyard, so they need to put power to the regulator. Well, take a door panel off, power to the regulator, drop down the window a little bit, and pop off those two rollers. And then you can fish it out. You just tilt it, comes out from the top. I have the video of changing the rollers on there, the window rollers. You'll see it. It's not that difficult. Yeah, I shouldn't even care about this shit. I should not even care. But at the bottom of this hose, it's wet. So it's leaking on that connection on the bottom. Why didn't I check that yesterday? I don't know. Maybe when I yanked the shit out of this hose, because it's pretty. Look at that thing. Wing, wing. So this one. Maybe I wrecked it then. But yeah, I could, just cut the whole thing off. But like I said, I think the thing's gonna have a barb over there. It's gonna be a bitch to get on. Unless I cut it. Cut it. Actually, I'll cut this hose. No, I gotta take this off. Put a little piece. Put a barb over here, 2 clamps. And that'll work too. Here's a lesson for you. That's the hose type right there. EPDM. Certain kind of rubber. I forget what it means. I'm going to have to look it up. But I believe belts are made out of that now too. They used to make hoses and belts out of a different kind of rubber, but they changed it like a couple years ago because the underhood temperatures are higher, I believe, now than what they used to be. So now belts don't really crack like they used to, unless they're really, 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 really old. I used to get the belts cracking like 30, 40,000 miles. Nope, not anymore. And hoses kind of the same way. They last a lot longer. But yeah, that's interesting. I gotta look up what that means again. Different kind of rubber. Forget the other kind of rubber they used. Hey, it ain't my truck. It's better sitting inside when you dump your ass. I didn't have to go that long. Let's see, I could have, it was originally right about here. So as you see, it's too long. I could have cut it shorter. Yeah, I guess figure there to there. That's all I needed. It'll work until we get that other piece. Like I said, I think that fitting's leaking. Well, at least it's not stressing that anymore. I didn't like that. Another thing I'll never get. It's like a dude put sparks over the windows. How the heck does it get paint all over the steering wheel? I don't know. I'll never know. Dealio. Cleaned off this POS with water until we get our Y fitting. Maybe it'll last for another week. Then maybe we won't have any more coolant leaks, but on a 5.3, those little crossover pipes leak in the front and the back. And the water pump gaskets leak. You see them right over there. Metal piece. That leaks. When I first bought this, well, I didn't buy it. When my dad bought it, it was leaking right around that thermostat. That thermostat where that pipe outlet is on the top. I got a new water pump when I had like 1,000 miles on it. So that water pump's pretty old now, almost has 100 on it. Yeah, that Y is still leaking. Yep. Like a nasty sludge comes out. It's very slow, but it's leaking past that plastic. What a cheap design. If I can find a metal Y and put it in there. Old Sparky over here has plastic T right there with your dog shit. It always crack off. And it has a plastic restrictor back there. It's a junk part. It's known to blow up and just totally destroys the car. Well, not destroys the car, well, makes it lose all coolant at a rapid rate. Some cars actually went on fire because they hit the headers and the exhaust and coolant flammable a little bit, you know, a little flame. But bad design too. When I had that air pump on it, it had a good little T. You can use that and put it over there, but I didn't know about that when I wrecked it, so I gotta get one from the junkyard. Window glass. Or I should just get rid of the piece of shit, like I said yesterday, but I don't know, I like the old piece of shit. It's a cool old ride. Gotta babysit, man. Babysit. Tired of it. But this is working except for that, so we'll get back to you next week, maybe. If anyone's really interested how to change the coolant hose, it's pretty self-explanatory, unless you're stupid or something.